Hey everyone, Aparna here. I'm back today with part 4 of my limited art supplies in various mediums series that I'm creating for you guys. And today, the medium that I have chosen is charcoals. Charcoal is a wonderful medium. This is my favorite work that I've done so far with this medium. And as I've been playing with charcoals, I have been realizing that I don't exactly need so many art supplies that I sit with really in my corner. And I have traveled with charcoal, and just a couple of things have really helped me. And today I thought I'm going to share it with you guys. And I hope this inspires you and encourages you to find what works with you if you have charcoal medium with you right now. So let me just straight dive in. This is my favorite artwork done at home, and this is done on a mixed media paper. I always cover charcoal work with tracing paper, and this was done on Canson mixed media paper. The size is a little bigger one, bigger than an A5, 7 into 10 inches size. And this one is, I recently did a 24 days charcoal challenge, and because this one has 24 pages, so I wanted to finish this pad. This one says it is good for charcoal as well, so I wanted to give it a try. And this size works perfectly fine for traveling. And yes, you can also if you're comfortable, then you can also use this when you are in the sitting room, in your bedroom. Charcoal is a little messy medium, so you will have to be a little careful how you're handling it. I'm quite okay with doing charcoals in my sitting room. And I do have certain things with me which really helps me out. As you can see, I have been playing around with charcoals a lot, and I really wanted to understand this medium. And the only reason that was stopping me from playing with charcoals was the fact that charcoal smudges, as you can see here. That's the reason why I always keep a tracing paper on top. I have tried fixatives, they completely spoil my work. Well, as you can see, it just got all over the place. And because of this reason, I was really not exploring this medium, but now I'm done with it. I really want to know how charcoal works. I love the black. The black of charcoal is just so amazing. So down the line, I've been practicing, and I found out that if I can just let go of my fear of a smudged work, then I can really enjoy charcoals. So today I'm going to show you what I did. Now this is a small A6 size paper, perfect for traveling according to me. So I started off with creating a gradation, and as you can see, it smudged pretty much everywhere. And here you can see that, but I let go of all those feelings, and I just decided I'm going to accept it. And it is practice, and well, things happen, and I am absolutely okay with whatever was happening here. But it taught me a lot, and I'm going to show you what I have been using so far. This is my entire, let me just remove these stuffs from around here. And if you see this, this is my entire charcoal related stuff that I have. And I used this when I was using this bigger sized sketchbook. And as you can see, I have a bigger brush. That's not a brush, sorry, that's a sponge. And I used electric erasers, a big blending stump, a mop brush, and that this is a piece of rag that I keep under the table. However, when I was doing these small works on everyday basis. I did these every single day, 24 days on a row, and I realized that I actually didn't need all the supplies that were there in this box. So I ultimately came down to these few items, and let me show you what they are. And because I do believe these options will definitely help you out a lot. So I have a wine charcoal. This is a wine charcoal holder because I am absolutely miserable handling wine charcoals, and they break, they just snap into two. So this really helps me take a grip, and I can hold it like a pencil. I have a blending stump. This one is little big. However, I have a small one as well. I think you call it tortillon. Not very sure. I have this is an HB pencil just to make a small outline, a thin outline. I use a monotombo eraser, a white charcoal. This is from Generals. Before I go ahead, I would just like to let you know that this is not a sponsored video. I have bought all these products on my own, and I'm just using them. And these are all my opinions. I realize that I have been using only 2B, 4B, 6B pencils. I have kept one extra wine charcoal, and this is a small blending sponge and a tiny pencil. This is Conte. I think I can't exactly remember the name of the pencil. It's about to finish, as you can see, and I was able to create so many things with just these stuff. Yes, this is definitely not a just a few items. However, I feel that this is all that you need. Yes, you will need a sharpener. I do have a General's sharpener though with me. It's kind of big and clumsy. I have been sort of avoiding this. I keep it in my suitcase when I'm traveling, just dump it somewhere, definitely not for the plane. And this one is an X-Acto knife. Now this you have to be extremely careful when you're using, but I feel this is the best way to sharpen it. And as you can see, you can sharpen it quite nicely, but you have to be very gentle, and you need to be extremely careful while using it. Yep, this is how I generally use it. This is something you will not be able to carry in the flight. You need to put this in the suitcase as well. So yes, if you have an option of carrying it in your hand luggage, you can do that. And yeah, that's about it. And also, not to forget a pouch to throw the pencil shavings wherever whenever you are using. So these are the least number of items that I have seen I have used, and I think it's going to be a good idea if you carry a couple of wine charcoals. I'm sorry, did I say wine charcoal? Sorry, I meant wine charcoal sticks with you. A very good idea. All the backgrounds that you see me do here, they've all been done with wine charcoal, and it is amazing, absolutely amazing. So this is all that I generally have been using to create my artworks. And yes, definitely do not forget a piece of cloth to be kept under the kept under this sketchbook. It is messy, it really is messy. It has spoiled my table. As you can see, these marks are all done with charcoal, and they seriously don't want to clean up. But it is amazing, and you should definitely not miss out because of its messy nature. This is one option. You can keep all of them in a pencil box, and except for this sharpener, of course. But if you do find a smaller one, perfect. Yes, I also forgot to mention the most important thing. That is an kneaded eraser. This is amazing to lift especially wine charcoal. If you see, look how beautifully it erases everything. If you're using a wine charcoal and you use an eraser to erase marks, it almost brings the white of the paper back again. So I definitely use these. If I'm carrying charcoal for traveling, this is what generally comes with me. I do use, I have a pencil here, however, because I'm using it at home. So while traveling, probably I'm going to take this out and I'm going to add a mechanical pencil so that I can avoid a sharpener. But in all likelihood, because I will need a sharpener for this, so it really doesn't matter whether I'm carrying a normal pencil or a mechanical pencil. So generally this is the one which is always there in my pouch, so most likely I'll be carrying this one. Now this is one of the options that you can try out from. However, if you are aware, charcoal is also water soluble. So if you are using charcoal with water, then all that you need is, another thing that you can add to it is a water brush. So for water brush, you will, since you are already carrying a rag, so maybe you can carry an extra one just to say brush off your water. Many artists use this hand glove. This is a 2-finger glove. If you want, you can use it, but I don't think while traveling you need it. This is a better option to use at home when you are using charcoal on a very big scale. I did use it when I was using on the mixed media paper, and I don't think it is mandatory. It's not a must. If you want to, you can. However, it is advisable to keep like a tracing paper underneath or a tissue paper underneath your palm like this. When you keep it, it's always a good idea that your skin does not touch the paper. So this is something you can, I always carry one. So yes, this is also something that will be coming along with me. And now this is the dry version of charcoal, and I found out that Generals has a charcoal kit, and this is really amazing because I seem to be carrying the similar items that have been given here. They have a pencil, a white charcoal. They even have a carbon sketch pencils. Even I have them, but I generally do not keep them with this, but it is a wonderful combination indeed. They have 2B, 4B, 6B. They even have a compressed charcoal sticks here. I think 2B and 4B. This one is a 6B. This is a white compressed charcoal stick. They have they've added a sharpener and also a kneaded eraser. This is a complete set, so if you want, you can actually buy this complete set: a sketchbook and a pencil and a water brush. Or if you don't use the water brush, you can just use a pencil and you are all set. You don't need so many other things lying around you which you have access to while you are in your studio, and you are done. You can actually carry a piece of cloth if you don't want. You don't really have to do it. I prefer this because many a times I wear clothes that are light in color, then it becomes a real problem. However, if you don't care about it, that's perfectly all right. It's up to you. So, well, that is another option for you. Now, this is very exciting. Derwent has, let me just remove all these items from here. It's so cluttered. So Derwent has something called a tinted charcoal. These are really nice muted colors, if you ask me. This was not included, I just kept it with here. These are tinted charcoals. You they have a very nice hues, colors, but they're not vibrant. So if you are okay with that, you can use these while traveling as well. You can keep these pencils in this is 12. I bought the 12 set one. I'm not very sure if they have a bigger set, but you can check it out. I prefer the smaller set because I'm new to this medium myself and I would like to first try it on my own. If I like it, only then I will go ahead with their other options if they are available. So tinted charcoal can be used as along with water brush, and yeah, same thing, tinted charcoals, a sketchbook, a sharpener. This I have used a kneaded eraser with tinted charcoal, works perfectly fine, and a pouch to throw the shavings in case you are using an X-Acto knife. In my experience, these pencils do not work with this sharpener. It's very, very tricky, really, but if it works for you, you will have to try it. Wonderful. Go ahead with that. And yeah, and of course, you need, if you want, you can use a monotombo eraser as well to make very sharp, pointy marks, and they are absolutely wonderful to erase fine details, like as you can see, absolutely wonderful works with, especially if you're using it with wine charcoal. Well, and you are done. This is another option for you to think about. Is there anything else? Yes, absolutely. Let me just remove these and I'm going to show you something. It's very exciting. Derwent has this tinted charcoal paint pan set. This goes amazingly well with the charcoal pencils. However, this is again a very muted set. As you can see, there is no vibrancy. If you are okay with that kind of a palette, then yes, absolutely go for it. It definitely doesn't match with the swatch sheet that they come with. However, that's fine. You have to try it on your own. The colors are, I believe, not 100% similar. They are a little different from the pencils here. So you can definitely either carry tinted charcoal pencils with you, or you can just carry the pan set. I did make a painting. I'll show it to you. This one. Oh, I have everything around me right now. So I painted this scene with tinted charcoal paint pan set. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Tinted charcoal paint pan set. So I used this set and I created this one. I really enjoyed it. I was a bit surprised because I love vibrant colors, so I wasn't really expecting that I'm going to like it, but I did like it. So yes, this is another option for you. This also comes under charcoals, and yeah, you can try it out. And for this, I think this one comes with a paintbrush. Sorry, I meant a water brush. So you can use their water brush, and you can carry a pencil and an eraser. And I haven't tried I can't remember really. Let me see if you can erase it with, well, yes, I think you can. There will be a tint, but you can give certain highlights, but I think you cannot do that with a kneaded eraser, because kneaded erasers are very soft. Now there is one more option here. However, I would like to say that I haven't really tried it while going for travels, or I haven't even tried it for using it my sitting room, and that is liquid charcoal. Now this is something very new to me. I created these mushrooms with these ones, and it was not bad. It was not anything fantastic, but I liked it. I really did like it. I really liked the darks. And did I do anything else with it? No, I don't think I painted anything else with this medium. The only issue was that the binders uh, seem to have come off even after I did the last work. That was quite disappointing, so I don't know, it does feel a little softer inside, so I'm hoping it is still working. And this works very similar to the Derwent tinted charcoal set, so I think you can probably use a water brush with it. And but yes, I haven't tried it, guys. I haven't done it, but I can see that you can do it. Now I'm not very sure how this will be good in a pan, watercolor pan, because when I poured this on a porcelain, was it a porcelain, a ceramic palette, it dried rock hard. It was solid, it was absolutely solid, but when I added water it got reactivated. So maybe there is an opportunity for you out there to use it like watercolor, in a watercolor format. So you have tons of options to choose from. Very simple things, from a simple charcoal stick to water brushes. And I do hope this video has given you some ideas for what to carry when you want to go out and travel, and yet you want to carry your charcoals, or simply when you are sitting in your dining table or in your sitting room and you just feel like you want to do something with charcoals. And yeah, I hope these points give you some ideas, and I hope it helps you in creating beautiful memories. So if you have liked this video, then please do like, share, subscribe and comment, and let me know if you guys have actually kept this in a pan set, and let me know your experience. I would love to know that, because I haven't done it, but I have hopes from it that we can actually use this for travel purposes as well. So I'm going to look forward to your comments regarding that. And yes, until next time, guys, stay happy and stay creative. Bye bye.